I just wanted to bring you this wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Have you been trying to lose weight and you just want to snap back, especially after having kids, and you just want that flat tummy? Well then, Auntie May's instant snapback organic tea is what you're going to need. All it takes is one sip, and you will snap right back to being the perfect shape that you desire. One sip is all it takes. What are you waiting for? Try it. Stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. If you have been trying to invest and make money, you have been doing it all wrong. If you are buying shares and you are saving and all those other things, you've been doing it wrong. You need to put your investment into cryptocurrency. This is the future. You need to do that, and all you need to do is to put in an investment of £2,000. That's all it takes, and you will get a return of £1 million within a month with no work. You don't have to learn trading. You don't have to learn all the skills. You don't have to know about finances. Then you don't even have to know about numbers. All the work is done for you. All you need to do is put your money where your mouth is. Or is it the other way around? Put your money, and all you need to do is relax and watch your money multiply. A mom, a parent that is just tired of being controlled by others. You just want to take control and have the freedom. You can do that. You can do that and have residual income. All you need to do is join this opportunity. I went from working 70 hours a week, not having any time for my kids, and now all I need to do is 2 hours of work a week, not even a day, a week. That is all I have to do. I am my own boss. I have now been able to pay off all my debt, my student loan, everything, and all it took was just for me to join this opportunity. So join me so we can fly off to freedom and residual income and being your own boss, so you can have time to do all the things you want to do.
10 seconds later.
Are we done? Oh my god, I need to get back to work. Oh my god, I need to make how many more calls? Oh, I need to call like 70 people. Oh, are you still recording? Sorry. Yeah, all I need to do is to work 2 hours. Thank you. Hello, my name is Miriam and welcome to my channel. Does all of this sound familiar to you? You know, the opportunity of a lifetime, being able to live that dream, the freedom. Does all of this sound familiar? Or all this miracle, one just miracle product that seem all the celebrities that they are promoting, that is keeping them so fit and making them look so drop dead gorgeous. Does that sound familiar to you? You are not alone. As the internet has grown, so have scams, so have all the schemes that are promising a better future, whether it be products, whether it be joining an opportunity to become rich quick. You know the get rich quick you know those schemes, get rich quick, or whether it is for you to put all your savings and make like a return of 500%. The internet is full of those schemes, and we have all fallen a victim at some point, or almost, or we know somebody that has. So today I wanted to just do a video to just show you, give you some of the skills, so you know that you are not alone. You should not blame yourself. Everybody at some point has either been a victim, known somebody that has, or heard stories. This is so common. Gone are the days when, you know, people need to send you an email about being a Nigerian prince. No, and I know my husband Nigerian. But I'm sorry. All those Yahoo scams, that's why they even have a term coined in Nigeria that they call Yahoo boys. These scams are everywhere. But those are baby scams compared to the ones that are really, really scamming people. And these are the ones that are not obvious. These are the ones that have all the glitz and glamour and glory and all these ambassadors and all the celebrities that are praising all this, their products or the opportunities, and people that are claiming they left their job, their business, and now they don't even need to work that much to make money or to be the person they want to be. It is not easy, and I want to start with the the so-called the supplements, the healthy product, you know, all those. Yep, like the flat tummy tea, all these other ones that is on Instagram all the time. The tea, the product that claim to, you know, get you to be fit in no time, lose all this weight, and, you know, have the flat tummy that you want. All these products that claim that, and these products are being promoted by celebrities who most of the time have had plastic surgery. Yep. Let's start with flat tummy tea, because that's one of the popular ones. A lot of people, I never got it, thankfully. A lot of people get this product because they're seeing their favorite influencer or celebrity promoting this product. So of course they want to give it a go. You know, if it's working for her, it's gonna work for me. She looks great. But what we don't get to see is that these people get paid. They get paid to promote this product. Number one. Number two, most of them did not get their flat tummy, Black China. They didn't, and the rest of you, they did not get their flat tummy from drinking that tea. No, they didn't. In fact, most of them have never ever tried that product. No, they don't. These are people that, even if they haven't had plastic surgery, they have access to personal trainers. They have their own gyms. They have like chefs, personal chefs, or dietitian, or whatever it is, a whole team that works to keep them that way. And of course, then they post this so-called photos, the before and, you know, now, then and now. I should even try it. Then and now. Yet, so you know those ones, most of the time these pictures are made with Photoshop. There are filters that are used, and also they use certain positions of posing. I used to do modeling, so I know that certain poses and certain, you know, ways they are more flattering to your body. So it's easy to fall for these things, and nobody, I'm not blaming or shaming anyone for falling for them. Why not? There is so much pressure for us to look good, for us to be healthy, you know. But one thing we need to understand, there is no quick fix. There isn't, to being healthy. We just have to follow a healthy lifestyle, eat healthy. I know it's difficult, you know, especially now, the pressure that is most especially on women. People expect a woman to pop a baby and be looking, you know, like a supermodel on a runway the next day. First of all, there are different roles that play into that, whether you snap back or not. For example, biology. There are some people that are biologically, it's in their genes to snap back a bit more, you know, because that is their structure. I.e. myself, I had twins, but after having twins, I never went to the gym because biologically I've always been a slim person. When I was pregnant, I didn't gain much weight, nor was my tummy that big, you know. I still have the stretch marks and all of that from carrying them, but when I wear clothes, you would not know that. We all have our flaws, we do, you know, and that is just how it is. Sometimes it is not your fault. There are certain people, no matter how much you exercise, you eat healthy, biologically you are not a slim person, and also your metabolic rates, your metabolism, that plays a role into these things. So please, we just have to be cautious when we see these things. I'm not saying don't give it a go, but before you do your research. Most of the time, this so-called product, they contain laxatives. Yeah, laxative. And yes, it is still natural, because senna, for example, is a laxative, but it is a natural laxative. So they can claim that it is natural. And also, they don't have to be specific, you know. And most of the time, if you check the ingredients, you will see what you're putting into your body. All they are doing is to help you put everything, most of the stuff in your system. So, and of course, even myself, I guess since having my kids, the wall of the muscle around my tummy is not again strong, because I was stretched so much of being slim and having to carry 2 babies. So now, if I get bloated a bit, I eat a bit, because it's not that. You will see a great difference. So that's all they are giving you. That is all that you are taking. You're taking laxative, or they're giving you products, or they're including ingredients that are just going to make you lose the water weight, but you are going to get right back onto that as soon as you stop or you cease to. And sometimes the things that they use, you feel like you're seeing result. Yes, you're seeing result because you are taking laxative. Same way if you're constipated, you take laxative, you are going to see result, because you're gonna poo. That's all it is. So that is about the healthy product, the shakes, the oh Lord, the powders. Just mix it, put it in everything. There are so many of them. You can save so much more money by just going to I prefer even going to the actual market or supermarket and buying the fruits there, because although all the supermarket claim organic, there is when it comes to the word natural, organic, there is a lot more that goes into that. It does not mean better. That's all we need to know. But please don't blame yourself. And I'm not saying don't try this product. I understand the pressure, you know, and that might not have been my experience, but I know people that have gone through that, and really beautiful women that I admire, that I find so beautiful, but society makes them feel less than. The pressure to have the perfect pictures out there, you know, to have the perfect bikini bodies. So who will blame them? Nobody. But if you're gonna try this product, please do your research, because all you're doing, you are paying more to get laxative. You can walk into the supermarket and get that for 70% less, I guarantee you. So that is about the healthy products, natural or whatever product, supplement. Also, the vitamin market is now so huge Oh God. Now even influencers and beauty gurus or whatever, they all have their own vitamins. All they are doing is using influencers to sell you multivitamin. You know, my kids take multivitamins. I give my kids multivitamins every day, and most of the time those products that you are getting is nothing more than just normal multivitamins. And all those claims that it does, yes, sometimes it does it. So does multivitamin. If you are low in iron, you're gonna have certain things that don't go well. If you don't have enough vitamin D, you might see yourself appearing to be a bit more pale. So of course, when you take these things, you see a difference in your energy because it's full of sugar. Yeah, it's full of sugar, caffeine, and all these things. So before you buy this product, read the ingredient, research what they mean, because most of the time what they do to confuse us is to use the scientific names. But don't just look at it and see glass or something and you don't understand, like oh God, what's this? All right, let me leave it. You know, most of the time, like this one for example, this has glucose syrup, sugar, you know, it has all this stuff, and most of the time that's what those ones have as well. But because of the packaging, they use really good packaging to draw us in. Oh my God, who doesn't want to have nice pinky, you know, supplements? That is all it is. Most of the time we're paying for packages, and all these ones is what I claim to grow your hair. They're a natural product you can take to do that as well. So I'm not saying don't buy this product. I am not knocking anybody's hustle, and those that are making this product, I am no hater. Do your thing, but just make sure that what you're putting out is not going to harm people more than help them. And if you're a consumer, just make sure whatever it is that you're putting in your body, you do proper research into. Before I say this, I want to make it very clear. I am no anti-MLM. This is multi-level marketing. I'm a marketing person, so I have nothing against that. And there are very, very good multi-level marketing companies. But just as everything in life, you got the good, you got the bad, and you need to be able to spot certain signs so you know what you're getting yourself into. So multi-level marketing, they are the kind of marketing where basically you have multi-level of, you know, you have your upline. So you come in, for example, you start, and then you have the person that introduces you into that company, and that you sign up under, you're under them, and they're under somebody else and another, and it goes up. And it's hard to declare. First of all, it's not every multi-level marketing is a pyramid scheme. There are some that have been declared pyramid scheme, but in order to do that, you need to go to court. And also, in order to call something a pyramid scheme, you need to have evidence that they make more money from recruiting than actually selling product, and it's very difficult to do that. That's why I say you have to just be able to spot the good from the bad. There are good ones, but there are also a lot that all the claim of getting rich quick, it doesn't work. Then an opportunity, and you get to realize that there is no easy way to get rich. You just gotta work hard. And when they tell you as well, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, you're your own boss, no, most of the time you're just an independent rep or an independent contractor under the business. You are not your own boss, because if that business collapse from the top, it's gonna trickle down. Everybody is gonna be impacted. That is not being your own boss. When you're your own boss, you are in control of that, but you are not. If it goes down today, that is it. And most of them, they start going down because of lawsuits from people that feel like they've been scammed. There are so many of these videos. There are some really good resources I found on multi-level marketing that I'm gonna put below, so watch those videos. You know, I'm not saying don't go for these opportunities, but know what you're getting into, know what it's going to take out of you, and be prepared, because some of them can leave you feeling less worthy. Because when you are seeing they have this event that they do and they're calling up people on the stage that have done so well, and you are sitting there in the audience feeling like, geez, why am I not there? Why am I not doing right? And you find yourself doing a lot, calling people, getting them, trying to buy this product, and you find yourself you are buying more so you can have points, and then you are having a stack of stuff that you have nothing to do with. There are good ones, of course, you know, that have done well and existed over time, but some of them, they just portray a false lifestyle. So you have to be really, really careful when you are getting into one. Do your research, and try and find out. And I remember it was after I'd already spent and everything that I started doing research, and I'm finding all the stories about it being a scam. Also, don't trust these reviews that you see and all the stories that you're going to see. Most of the time they filter these things, especially if they have social media pages. You're very unlikely to find something negative within their own pages. You won't. But now I think people are speaking out more about these things. They're telling their stories. So search and find those individuals that are talking about it, not just what you're saying on the paper. Then the last that I'm gonna talk about in this video, but not the least, we might have to do part 2, 3, 4 because there's so many, but I'm just kind of like putting them into categories now, which is the natural products, supplements, the MLMs, and then now I'm coming on to the cryptocurrency, because that is the word. That is the word. I'm sure maybe you've heard about Bitcoin. If you haven't, maybe you've heard about BitConnect and that very, very popular meme. BitConnect. Jesus. Do they even still exist? I don't know, but all I know is that this cryptocurrency stuff is the new thing. Oh my god, this investing and in cryptocurrency, this is the new thing. There are people that have lost so much. What really triggered me to do this video recently, my mom sent me an email. I'm actually gonna attach that email, right? My mom sent me an email. She's like, and then she called me. She's like, oh, May, take a look at your email. I sent you an email about an opportunity, and I think maybe that might be something good for you. I was like, okay, mommy, thank you, I'll check it. And eventually I check it, and I was reading it. I'm like, wow. I actually even messaged my mom. I think I texted her saying, wow, this sounds good. And basically was saying all you needed to do to invest 200 and something pounds into this investment cryptocurrency stuff. And it actually goes on to, the headline is something to do with Richard Branson says like something about this is the future, whatever. And they actually spoof an interview that he did on ITV that had nothing to do with that, but they spoofed that onto the page to make it seem like he was praising this. And I was thinking to myself, well, if Richard Branson think it's good, I guess it is. But my mom told me, do the research, because she's like, you know, if this is the what it is, I don't even mind helping out. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my research. I was researching, nothing was coming up, but eventually I found something that somebody had done, talking about that exact one. And the way they change it around and make it like this news article, and they made it as if, I think it was the Sunday Times or the Independent, one of those newspapers, to make it seem realistic, you know. And I was thinking, geez, if this is like this, I was even going to tell my husband about this. But thankfully I was able to do my research before anything, because had I gone and invested into that, all I would have done is lose money. So be careful when you are getting these things. And the funny thing is, the email came to my mom like it's from one of her contacts. That is what they will do as well. So if somebody knowing that I'm in business, right, they receive an email from me saying invest into this of course that person is going to take it more serious. They're thinking, well, Miriam is a business person, so if I'm getting an email from her about this must be, you know, the true gospel, and without even checking to see if it actually came from me. You know, so this comes out there. Be careful, do your research, even if it's somebody, because what they do as well, you have the so-called fund slash financial managers online these days that will send you a message about them managing your investment, and all you need to do is put this and that, and then they're going to manage it. You have nothing to do. You don't need to have any understanding to do with figures or finance, accounting, anything. First of all, I will always advise somebody, if you are going to invest your 1 penny into something, you best understand what you're getting into. If you don't go and learn, don't ever depend on somebody else to go and control your finances without you fully understanding finances, or you understanding, like, okay, how investment work. You don't need to go and have a degree in finance, but try and have basic knowledge about that, and whoever it is or whatever company it is that you choose to invest with. Investment is good. There are some that are actually worthy, that will give you a good return, but some don't, and others, all they are Ponzi schemes. So Ponzi schemes are those that they take money from one investor to pay another. So that when you would, let's say I invest £50, that's low, that's a little. Let's say I invest £1,000 into somebody that claims to be, you know, a financial person, and they can get me, you know, return of so, and then I invest that 1,000, right? And then they say, all right, by in 6 months I can get you back £100 on top of that 1,000. For example, I can give you a profit of £100, but your 1,000 is still there, secured. And what all they're going to do is they're going to get another person to then invest, and then from whatever that person invests is what they're going to take from to pay me. And it goes round until there is no money, and most of the time this process or the system is going to collapse because there is not enough to keep it going, to hold it up. Or either the person, I watched a documentary where this guy was actually gambling the money, and this guy was in debt, and all was doing getting money from investors, and then to pay the others that are like, look, it's been months, like, come on, what's happening? And then they're like, oh, okay, I will give you so amount, and then they go and get another person to invest, and then they use that person's money to pay you, and it goes round until everything collapses. And there are people that have lost their life saving from this. And yes, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to investment or anything. Even investing in shares is risky. Even banks, you know, it's risky, but at least there is less risk involved and the trust is there. And most of the time, that's what these people do. They will try and get your trust. You know, they'll take you out for fancy dinners sometimes, and you kind of see the luxurious life they're living, or they will use their success story of how they've built and what they've done and how they took nothing and made it into something. And you're going to admire that. You're going to admire that and want to fall right into that. And all you're going to end up being is a victim. And sadly, so many people lose so much from this. Like, some people lose their life saving. There's some people that have been involved that ended up having to sell properties, get their house repossessed because they've lost so much. So please, let's be careful when we're out there, or they are being deceptive and not fully being open about what risk you're getting into, or what it's going to take, and the work that is going to be needed to put in. Nothing happens. They said if it's good, too good to be true, it probably is. And there's some people that do succeed in this, let's say like the MLM schemes, the cryptocurrencies. Of course there are people that succeed. I am not saying don't go for these things. Do your research. Trust no one. Don't trust anybody using so-called celebrities to sell you a product or an opportunity, because there's people get paid. Everybody wants to like a riches, a rags to riches stories, but sometimes if you're not careful, you might end up from riches to rags. And those that claim this product, some of them that claim to help you lose weight, might just make you lose money. You will not be losing pounds or inches or stones. You might end up losing way more, not just your money, but your confidence, your security in yourself. You might end up doubting yourself even more. So please be careful. Anyways, that is it for this video. I know this has been a long one, but we are here. We got to the end of it. So thank you so much for joining me. And please, if you do like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share with your friends. Let's help each other. The reason I was so compelled to do this more so because right now we are going through it, with this pandemic. So this is the time that people are all claws are out for people to really scam from others, deceive people, because they know how desperate we are, because we're going through it. They know how desperate we are. So please, this is the time to really have, you really have to focus out there. Do research on everything. Make sure you take your time. Know what you're getting into. But I'm not saying don't try anything or avoid them. I'm not anti any of these things. I'm just do your research first kind of person. And if you see that it's worked, don't go with the glitz and glamour until you see realistic result. Then you can go, or realistic evidence to support the claims. Then you can go for it, and don't go with all these phrases and all the statistics and all these things that they like to use to, get us feeling all good. So thank you so much again for watching, and I hope this has been, at least it's opened your eyes a bit more. I have linked some resources below. There's a documentary on BBC that looks at like some of these so-called influencers that even claiming, that's in the UK, that have never even used the products that they are so-called claiming that's the miracle, solution to their problems. So please be cautious. Check out the resources and the links below, and I hope this has been helpful. Have a blessed day, week, month, year, whatever you are doing. So why not try Auntie May's organic, what's the name, instant back organic